Your last Apple Cup pass was that interception in overtime. How much did that eat at you coming into this game?
Well, it was motivation for me all off season. The Apple Cup and the bowl game. I didn't play my best games, so that was a big emphasis for me. Is just trying not to commit as many turnovers, and just putting my team in the best situation to win the game.
Were you almost too amped up today?
Yeah, I think so. That was far from one of my better halves. But coach just said, man, calm down, just stay within the system. And I did that in the second half, and I just knew I needed to manage the game and play better, complete balls, and I think I did that.
In the first half, how much was your shoulder and how much was being amped up?
I knew my shoulder was gonna hurt, you know. It's not just gonna heal in 2 weeks. But it had no effect on the mistakes that I made as far as scrambling out and, trying to make a play. When stuff is not there, I need to throw the ball away. I'm too old to be making those type of mistakes. I knew I messed up right at the bat, but I think it was just, the whole atmosphere, the senior, my last home game, and just trying to do too much.
How were you guys able to regroup at halftime?
Everybody was fine. We were calm. I was confident that we were going to win the game. I knew I just needed to get going for our offense to continue to work. And I think once I got going, Saint Bank did a great job, man, of running that ball, and our offensive line was opening up amazing holes.
Was there anything specific you did to try to kind of get yourself going?
No. I knew what I needed to do. Trust me, I've had worse games than that, and I felt a lot worse. So I've been battle tested. I knew I'd bounce back, and that was that.
Keith, as a third-year starter, 2 of those 7 and 6 years were yours. What does this eighth win mean?
Oh, it's huge for the program. Obviously, I won 2 in the Pac-12 championship. That didn't happen. So I knew we needed to finish with a better record than I've ever had. So I'm proud of the guys for fighting. Our defense played tremendous. They bailed us out so many times. And, I couldn't be any prouder of the guys.
What's that moment like for you going to the end zone at the end there, kind of touchdown, then put it on ice?
It was awesome. It was awesome. I told a couple of my teammates that if I got in the end zone today, I was going to do a little celebration dance. So that's what that was at the end of the run. It's just me having fun. I had a lot of fun, especially in the second half, and it's always fun when you win a game.
The long screen pass to Bishop, did you think that was going to be as open as it was, and what did that do to kind of get you
well, they gave us the right look. I think it was a perfect call by Coach Sark. We got the right look. Our offensive line sailed it excellent, and Bishop just made guys miss.
How big was that
looking for
in
there?
the second half? How big do you think that play turned out to be?
I think it was huge. Yeah, I think it was huge. I think that might have been a third down. And, that just sprung us. And then I think we ended up scoring a couple plays later. But it was huge, man. It was real huge.
How did the shoulder compare to today, compared to Saturday night when you were warming up in the cold?
It felt a lot better. I don't know. Tonight I was maybe 80-85%. Last week I was probably 70. It was just adrenaline. It's the reason why I was probably throwing the ball well.
Was there?
But it's still I still have a lot of treatment to do. I'm gonna still continue to get some treatment and hopefully to get better by the bowl game.
During the week, was there any doubt you'd be able to play in this game?
No.
How much has Bishop meant to you over the last couple of years, being able to balance the load? How much has he meant for you?
He's huge, man. Our system is ran through Bishop. We're a run-first offense. And when Bishop get going and our passing game get going, we're hard to stop, man. We're a hard team to stop. We got guys on the perimeter making plays, and the offensive line give me enough time to deliver the ball to our playmakers. And I pretty much got an easy job of just dishing the ball all around and just getting completions and making sure our offense is rolling.
Can you describe the emotions of the moment you come out before the game and you give the flowers to
It was emotional. I try not to get too emotional. But it was my last one, and it kind of hit me, and I was holding back tears, and I think I shed a couple after the game. But that was my thing. It's just not getting too emotional. It's still a ball game, and we still need to win this ball game.
Keith, in the second half when you guys took the 2010 lead, there's a lot of jumping up and down and dancing on the sidelines. How much did you have to do with that?
I didn't have anything to do with it. They played the right song. We got a lot of LA. They got a lot of LA. We got a lot of LA guys on the team. So it was kind of a LA song, you know, and guys were kind of, the term we use is getting turned up, so we was all turned up.
There's a little moment after the game when everybody was kind of celebrating around the trophy and you were just off on your own in the end zone. Did you just kind of need a moment to yourself?
Yeah, I just needed a moment to myself. Just from last year to this year, and I remember it was around the same time, and my eyes were bloodshot red. I couldn't believe what was going on that season. It felt like I couldn't catch a break, and I worked so hard, and just, I was, the words can't even describe the feeling that I felt.
Can you describe what you took over when you first starting at quarterback 3 years ago to what you're leaving behind?
We were a decent team. But I think that we have a much better team now, a championship caliber team, especially in the future. And that was my only thing, was helping turn this program around. And that was my biggest goal, and I achieved it.
What does a bowl win do for that goal?
Oh, it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. I'm not sure who we're going to play, but we're going to prepare our butts off. And, hopefully we come out with a win.
Coach Shark was saying that going through what you've gone through and pulling through will set you up for the rest of your life. Do you kind of feel the same way?
Yeah. A lot of people wouldn't be able to handle some of the pressures and some of the things that I've been through. And I'm blessed that it happened to me. It made me a better person. It made me a better player. And I've cut down tremendously on turnovers, even from my sophomore year. And that was a big emphasis for me this year. And it doesn't take talent to not turn the ball over. And, the guys around me are just amazing. And I'm just proud. I'm happy right now.
Hey, keep going back to that pass to Bishop. What was it that the defense had to show for you guys? Why was that play so open?
They were giving us the same look on third downs. And the play that Coach Sark called was that coverage beater. And he just did a great job of getting it. I wasn't expecting it to go, 50 yards or 40 yards or whatever. I knew we were going to get the first down. Once I seen it, I said, oh, my God, he's naked. But he made a couple guys miss and got in the open field, and he did what he did.
You've been here through Chris Paul and now Bishop Sankey. Can you kind of compare the two, especially with Bishop getting the ring?
It's hard. Two different type of backs. Two very good backs. And I'm just happy that I've played with two of some of the best backs to ever come to this university. I'm proud.